Hello students. So let us see an experiment number 2, that is transient response of RC network. So this transient response is also called as natural response. So it is the response of a system to a change from an equilibrium or steady state response. So the main aim of the experiment is study and obtain the transient response of series RC network. So to do this experiment, we need some apparatus like function generator, required resistors, required capacitors, voltmeter and connecting wires. So this is your circuit diagram. It consists V of t, R, C. This V of t is given from function generator. So this I of t is a current in the loop and Vc is voltage across the capacitor. This is a switch. So T of 0 minus is nothing but just before switching of the switch, and T of 0 plus is nothing but just after switch of the, that is of closing the switch. So by applying the KVL we obtain, that is of voltage, source voltage equal to sum of the drop voltages. So V of t is a source voltage. So V of t equal to R into I of t plus the voltage across the capacitor is equal to 1 by C into integral of I of t into dt. So just by taking the Laplace transform, we will get this one. V of s is equal to R into I of s plus 1 by C into I of s by s plus q of 0 minus, that is of initial condition. V of s is equal to R into I of s, and then by taking the multiplication I of s is equal to s into c and q by c equal to voltage. So now consider all initial conditions are equal to 0, that is of voltage across the capacitor. Initially the voltage across the capacitor is, we are considering it as a 0, Vc of 0 minus is equal to 0. So the equation becomes V of s is equal to R into I of s plus 1 by, that is I of s by sc, or V of s is equal to I of s R plus 1 by sc. So let us do some example. So to study the transient response of RC circuit, where here we are taking R equal to 200 ohms and C equal to 10 microfarads for the following conditions. Here we are considering two different conditions by applying different voltages, by considering different input voltage. So we are considering two cases. The first case is source voltage is 40 volts DC with all initial conditions are set to 0, and the second case is source voltage is a pulse signal with a period of 0 seconds and width of 5 milliseconds, rise and fall times are 1 microsecond and amplitude of 20 volts and an initial value of 0 volts and initial conditions are all set to 0. So this is the case 1. So V of t is equal to 40 into u of t. Its Laplace transform becomes V of s is equal to 40 by s. So from the equation of V of s is equal to I of s plus I of s into R plus 1 by sc. So we'll get I of s is equal to s into c by R into c, s plus 1 by rc. This cc gets cancelled, and here V of t is equal to, its Laplace transform becomes 40 by s, this ss gets cancelled, and you'll get your 40 by R into 1 by s plus 1 by rc. Taking the inverse Laplace transform of this one, you'll get your 40 by R into Laplace transform of 1 by s plus rc becomes e power minus 1 by rc into t. So putting R is equal to, here we are considering R value is 200 ohms and C is equal to 10 microfarad. Just substitute these two values in the above equation. We will get I of t is equal to 40 by 200 into e power 500 t. So let us take three conditions, that is of I of t value at t equal to 0. If I substitute at t equal to 0, what happens? This becomes e power 0. So 40 by 200. 40 by 200 becomes 200 milliamperes. Next, at t equal to infinity, then I of t becomes 0, and at t equal to tau, that is of RC, R into C becomes, that is you are multiplying your 200 ohms with 10 microfarads, you get 2 milliseconds, then I of t becomes 200 into 37%, that becomes your 74 milliamperes. So by taking these values, we will draw a graph. This is your I of t versus your t. 74 milliamperes at tau, 74 milliamperes, and at 0 it is of 100% 200 milliamperes. So at infinity it becomes 0. So this is a graph shows for all three conditions. Let us see a graph that is of values, how we got this VR of t. So this is also from this VR of t is equal to R into I of t, that is of 200 into I of t is 40 by 200 into e power minus 580. So by considering three different values at t equal to 0, t equal to infinity and t equal to tau, we'll get different values for VR of t. Those are all at t equal to 0, that is of 40 volts, and t equal to infinity is 0. So it is exponentially decreasing. This is also exponentially decreasing, but at t equal to we are having some value, and voltage drop across the capacitor is equal to Vc of t is equal to V of t minus VR of t, that is 40 into 1 minus e power minus 580. So at t equal to 0, Vc of t is 0, and at t equal to infinity, Vc of t is equal to 40. That is shown here. So Vc of t is equal to, at t equal to 0, it is 0. So exponentially increasing. So the voltage across the capacitor is exponentially increasing, and voltage across the resistor is, that is of exponentially decreasing. At t equal to 0 we are having 0 value. So at case 2 we have considered a pulse signal that becomes V of t is equal to, with 20 volts amplitude, 20 into u of t minus u of t minus 1. So the case 2 condition, V of t, that is of voltage, is expressed in terms of equation. So by following the same procedure of case 1, so here we got the Laplace transform. So this is your I of s. I of s is equal to 20 by r into 1 by s plus rc minus e power minus s by s plus rc. So taking the, by following the same procedure, we'll get your I of t. So that is of I of t at t equal to 0 and I of t at t equal to infinity. We got 100 milliamps, and at t equal to infinity, I of t equal to 0. So here we have, and similarly voltage drop across the R is equal to VR of t is equal to 200. 200 into 20 by 200 and some equation. So VR of t is equal to, at t equal to 0, that is 20 volts, at t equal to infinity, VR of t is equal to 0. And similarly voltage of the capacitor is, that is at t equal to 0, 0, at t equal to infinity is 0, and t equal to, at tau, at 5 milliseconds, that is 18.36. So these are all the values we got at different values. By considering the two cases, we have, like we got Vc of t, VR of t, and I of t. So to do this experiment, we need to follow some procedure practically. So connect the circuit as shown in the figure and set the voltages accordingly in case 1 and case 2. Vary the frequency of the signal in steps and note down the magnitude of the response on CRO respectively. The response waveform is observed across element R and C, and from the observation table, like between the time and magnitude of the response in CRO, and draw the graph between the magnitude and response, time and magnitude of the response on a semi-log sheet. So let us continue with the lab experiment.
Hello everyone, here we are to perform an experiment called a transient analysis on RC circuit. So this is the trainer kit, so in which we are applying a 5 volts DC supply from the input terminals. So we are considering different types of resistance values to observe the variations in the waveforms. So the resistance value R1 is 10 kilo ohm, R2 value is 20 kilo ohm, R3 is 3.3 kilo ohm, R4 is 5.1 kilo ohm, R5 is 6.8 kilo ohm. The capacitor value is 1000 microfarad. In this experiment, we will observe the variation in the voltage across capacitor because of influence of resistance. So let us performing the experiment. So in order to perform the experiment, connections given as per the circuit diagram. So this is input ground given to the ground. From the signal generator, I am giving to the input of the circuit. To make the continuity in the circuit, I am connecting 23 point to the 24. So it is the first resistance element, that is 10 kilo ohm. So in order to observe the variation in the voltage across the capacitor, I am using a digital oscilloscope. So this is the digital oscilloscope. I am considering channel 1 So we can observe the variation in the voltage across the capacitor. So now I am connecting CRO probes to the voltage across the capacitor terminals. So now switch on the power supply in the trainer kit. So we can clearly observe the variation in the voltage across the capacitor, that is VC. So this waveform gives the voltage peak to peak value, that is 3.80 volts, and frequency, that is 101.9 hertz. Note down these readings in your tabular form. Measure the time constant, that is R into C, by using these trainer kit values. So now I am changing the knob to the second resistance value. We can clearly the variation in the waveform. Note down this voltage and frequency and measure the time constant by using theoretical values. So I am considering the R5 value, that is 6.8 kilo ohm. We can clearly see the variation and charging and discharging cycle in the waveform. Note down the corresponding voltage and frequency. Measure the time constant for R5 and C value. Verify the both and theoretical and practical values. Thank you. At R5 we got voltage peak to peak value is around 1.28 volts. The frequency is 103.5 hertz. Note down these corresponding readings and calculate the time constant with the help of R5 and C. Come theoretical and practical values.